Alright, hello and welcome to the original Deus Ex. For my birthday month special, I decided I should go for one of the first games I actually played once I began gaming on a PC instead of console, and I suppose this was as good a choice as any, given this is one of the more popular ones. Now, this isn't exactly about to. Before starting a new game, we're just running through the training mission. Would you like to do this now? This isn't too bad actually, but I'd rather just go straight into it. Despite the name Realistic Difficulty, supposedly it's supposed to be realistic because you died with a single headshot, but the problem is enemies become bullet sponges. So, actually, I guess since I want to show off the game more than anything, I'll just go on regular medium mode. It shouldn't be too big of a deal here. Let's see here. I don't know. Something's here. Let's see here. There's only a limited number of character options you could be here. I recall that they were I recall reading at some point they were originally planning to have a large selection of character options, but due to time constraints, they ended up cutting it down. So that's unfortunately how it goes sometimes. But hey, still got a pretty good game out of the whole deal. I'm going to go with the default just because if you don't, some other stuff will look a little weird. Now let's see here. There's also a little downgrade. Pistol will automatically have trained instead of untrained, so if you reduce here, you actually get a few extra skill points to level up your character. Let's see, your medicine. Untrained can use medkits, deal slightly more damage. Can reduce the period of poisoning, swimming. This is extremely niche, but there are a decent amount. It's also really cheap, but there's a reason most people don't bother with it. Environmental training. Use hazmat suits and rebreathers. They can use slightly longer. Basically, if you equip armor in this game, it only lasts a limited time. I don't know if that's normal for the time, since I actually haven't played that many. I never played this game at its release back in the early 2000s, unfortunately. Yep. But I did eventually, like I said, it was one of the first games I played once I moved from console games to PC games, and it was definitely a good starter. Let's see, your computer's hack things, moderate. Computer electronics. What's the difference between these two again? Bypass security, increases advance. Using multi-tools. I think, yeah. The difference between trained, untrained, and lockpicking and electronics is extremely, extremely high. I believe it goes, each lockpick or multi-tool eats like 10% of its total. Of a lock's total durability, while trained brings that up to 25%, and that is a major upgrade. From there, it only goes up like 10% each and maxes out something like 50%, so suffice to say, the first level is absolutely the most important. And low tech here, this is good for melee. Oh yeah, this is for melee weapons. Heavy weapons, good for explosives, I guess. Rifle, if you want to be a sniper, this is absolutely essential because this is one of those games that where the difference between untrained and something and trained is actually rather massive. So let's go with this here, and that is the most I can do for now. I have no idea where I got the name Flynn Rider. I think I used it for one of the previous times I played, but I genuinely don't remember. And it's, as far as I can tell, it's not supposed to be a reference to anything. But knowing me, it's probably a combination of someone named Flynn and someone named Ryder. Or though, because that's how I make the names for characters in these games. Let's see here, start game. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna see if we can go with a mostly melee build here. Because I think that would be a lot more interesting than a rifle one, even though I've done the rifle build before, and that is genuinely fun.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems and...
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience. And their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The Augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon, that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its kings. Or better than kings.
Oh dang, it cut him off. Oh dang, this is really dark. How many here? Settings, display. Crap, colors. Menu. Okay, that's just HUD details. Those are fine. Yeah, those are fine. Ooh, neat colors here. Unfortunately, these aren't what I want. Actually, let's change it a little bit to be more blue, desert storm, dusk, gray. Yeah, let's go with the desert storm here. Display, ooh. These won't work until... Yeah, I can barely see here. Sorry about that. Oh, but the HUD color changes are working out rather nicely, I think. They're standing out a bit better against the... I can tell you right now this game's gonna have a lot of nighttime scenes, so... Oh wow, that's it's not helping. It's fine for now, I guess.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
Did I forget the interact buttons already? How embarrassing. Alright, let's see here. Not a problem, just double check the keyboard here. Fire weapon, enter, yeah. Well, that's a nice thing about... This is also something I noticed that was nice about PC gaming right away. You get to... if you don't like any of these, you can easily change them. Alright, Q and E, WASD... And those should be use object right mouse. Yeah, that should be good.
Paul, I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation. All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware. Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
The rifle's quite nice, but I'm not going to go with that build for this run. The GEP gun is actually pretty good, especially since you don't get access to too many explosives early on, at least from what I remember. And the crossbow is in theory really good, but the thing is, when you hit someone with a poison dart, they start taking damage, and that makes them run around for a few minutes, including hitting alarms, mind you, before they eventually fall down. So yeah,
Never know when I might come up against some heavy armor. Give me the GEP gun. The GEP gun might be useful. They have a security bot on patrol near the statue entrance. Great.
Excellent.
What's the first move? I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the north dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue. I'll see how it looks on shore. Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue. But don't forget about Agent Harriman. We think he's being held on the ground floor. What are my orders when I reach the command center? Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault.
Alright. The reason I wanted to go with the default appearance for JC is because Paul will look the same regardless of what character you choose, so I figure it makes a lot more sense to go with it, or at least that's what I remember.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper.
I do like the new HUD elements, but let's try if I can make it a bit brighter. Display, adjust brightness. Not helping, unfortunately. I need a melee weapon for breaking that more easily. Or I can actually, I could pick up an item, but, is there a separate one for throw? Let me just double check here. Yeah, I can right-click to pick up an item. If you throw that at people, it can and will piss them off. Oh dear.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy's stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Alright. Settings, what's... Inventory, health screen. Oh my. Wait, there's no... is H already set to something? Let me just double check. Alright, well, we'll have to set that to H. Delete to remove key bindings. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright. Perfectly fine. Inventory has some pretty good stuff. Ooh, that nightstick actually looks very promising, so... can go in here, shouldn't I?
These guys aren't so tough.
Oops. Load the autosave. Well, that was embarrassing. Oh, I have to restart again? Okay, note to self, save real quick. I also have to remember downgrade this because you get it back immediately after. Melee. Yeah, these two are just too good to at least no. And you absolutely want these at least trained. Unlock hacking as an option. Oof.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Oh, I can actually see with this. Okay, note to self.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
Paul. Never know. You, what?
Now I can see. I'm not sure why it takes looking through a box to give me supervision, but that's how it goes. And also, yeah, this is fine. Now I can actually see everything that's going on here.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper. If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
That's what I was trying to do last time, but I guess I got stuck or lost. Some ammo, ton. $10mm ammo, 10mm ammo. I don't need a second one of these. Drop it, yeah. Let's see here. This can is blank except for the product placement here. It's unclear whether this is a name or an invitation. Cold sweat, 41-ounce malt liquor. Never let them see cold sweat. It's weird. Hands are full. I have a holster button, don't I? Backspace, I guess. Sigh. It's not letting me attack? What? Oh, that's why. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kerber Commander. Oh, I see. It's because I messed with the settings. Whoops. Oh well. For some reason, items darken when they take damage until they explode. I have no idea why. Rod Charger absolutely wants those. Darts. Pistol ammo. That's a buoy. Might as well throw the corpse over there. Alright, there we are. Now we just have to go over here and have this machine save us.
You just gonna stay here? There's been some activity at sea. I'm going to watch the coast. Why'd they bring you back to New York?
Oh yeah, they
I
don't
know what
freeze
they have
time
planned.
during these
I messed up an
cutscenes.
assassination attempt on one of
So,
the triad
there we
leaders in
are.
Hong Kong. UNATCO pulled you out. It's a long story. You better head to the statue.
Oh, well, I guess we'll hear that long story sometime later then. Where's that box I was picking up? Where's the box? Box. Here we are, a box. I can apparently use this to see more easily, so let's do that. Or, well, I guess I could have used one of those others. Well, no big deal. I guess I should have gone through the graphics here, because this game looks really blocky, and even at the time it was released, to my understanding, it didn't look much better. Oh yes, this thing. Where's this? Here we are. Now, I have I know for a fact I have a crouch button, so what did I set that to again? Crouch. Really? I don't have anything set to control, right? Or shift? Shift or control will be... Yeah, it's something set to shift, so... Let's delete this and put in control. There we are. There we go. And smacky. Come on, well, he's got a break. Alright, here we are. Yeah, the one that says 10% here. Lower strength 50%. Okay, so yeah, we can destroy those with damage, so let's do just that. Well, I need a stronger weapon, it looks like. The knife should do. 5. Nope, I need something stronger. I guess I can worry about it later, but for the moment, let me unlock my vision, since... There we are. Alright, let's see if I can get his attention here. The more of these guys I can get rid of... Alright, yeah, let's go through here. And once again, have the robot take care of them for us. Or we can go behind Paul. Paul is also... I believe he's flagged to be invincible here, so... I should be able to hide behind him safely. Oh, there he is. Just... There we go. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. More ammo. Found a body. Alright, here we are. General supply crate. There we are. Well, that's a few enemies that are easy enough to take care of. TNT. This could be very interesting. I don't want to use these to enhance my vision because there we are. Because I'm pretty sure putting a TNT crate to enhance my vision when enemies are shooting at me would probably end badly. And I did not, and you know, after watching that intro again, I was rather surprised at how well this game's story is aged. I genuinely did not even realize that when I selected this game. Multi-tool. Okay, yeah, that was worth it. And we should probably save regularly, because as we saw, it is very easy to, die.
That's the difference right there. Just take a look at him.
Bad?
They cut off his arm, replaced half his face.
Oh dear.
Herman, right? He's a good soldier. Killed 3 of our men.
They'd have replaced his whole body if it would have improved performance. If that's how you judge a man, by performance, then eventually it's not about people, but upgrades, versions, functionality.
All I know is we could use a few mechs for ops like this.
Soon as we buy into the cult of the machine, we're just like them.
Rhetoric. Always more rhetoric. Something fascist.
I cannot see anything right now.
That's the difference right there. Just take a look at him.
Bad? Something moved. Could be the Take him out!
There we are. Ooh, crossbow. Yeah, I think it's only the Gep gun that's hard to get a replacement, depending on the, Wait, what? I have, Did it glitch out? Trank darts might be more useful there. I could show why these are a bit disappointing in a bit. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get this guy to stand still. Yeah, if he's moving, he's just gonna dodge. Yeah, as you can see, he sets off the entire alarm. The Liberty Island here has a ton of different things that can change based on your general plans or setups. And that makes sense. You want to put your best foot forward with a game like this, after all. Pepper spray. That's another non-lethal weapon. Are they still following me? They are, apparently. Well... Hey, Mr. Robot, you got some friends? You still coming?
Anybody see?
We are. Alright, that's a mercenary thug. I guess they lost aggro after running for so long. The other guy died of the poison. Well, went unconscious because of the poison. And this guy is absolutely about to be getting a good smack.
Take him out. This guy wasn't just a grunt. What's going on?
Oh, lovely. Forgot to save again, didn't I? Yes, I did. How lovely. Yeah, this is why you gotta save often.
That's the difference right there. Just take a look at him.
I think we've got an fascist.
There we are. Oh, I see, because there's two chargers. Let's drop this one. And once again, let's equip the trank dart to the cigarettes here. And we're also going to save real quick, just because we actually succeeded this time. Rest assured, I only really have to abuse this early on. Once we get going in the game, it'll be a lot easier. Really? And I do like, however, that you could get close to enemies like that to hear them talk about stuff. Well, however, while this game does bring up a lot of interesting stuff like the morality of augmentations and all that, it does suffer a bit from the fact, well, it doesn't really explore them. Come on, really? Come on, really? Vision. Yeah, those guys can see me.
Keep looking. Something funny about that guy.
They can't see me behind her, can they? Oh, wow.
Keep looking. Something funny. I got this one. Maybe we have a chance.
Yeah, that was a bit risky. Alright, I have to drop these two since for some reason it got stuck. Oh well, riot prod. Alright, so the thug guy also has one of these, which is good because I need the ammo. Alright, there we are. I can now freely run away from these guys. You know, for there being a light there, I sure can't see shit. Later games do a better job of making the poison darts, the knockout darts, actually stealthy, rather than making them run around for several minutes, alerting the other guards. Quick, where's a box I can use for vision? There we are. You don't find anything valuable. Darn it. Oh well. Well, at least the other guys were knocked out by the poison dart, it looks like. You found a bot? You don't find anything, but you do find a body. I can use alcohol if I need to heal at least, but it looks like the other guys here got knocked out. Oh yeah, here's... Actually, I should... Yeah, here's something I want. Something to increase my vision. There we are. More tranquilizer darts. Excellent. Alright. Alright, now I can finally see what's going on here. Ooh, yeah, I remember this had a bit of a jumping puzzle to it. Some 10mm ammo. Some fun stuff I can find up top there. It's a little annoying, though.
Good thinking. You might be able to avoid some of the security by entering this way.
That is a friendly robot. I definitely want to go up there to avoid some of the security. Alright, see if I can't make this easier on myself. Well, this is actually going to be a lot harder, but oh well. It's him, stop him! Yeah. Oh, phew, finally. Hazmat Suit, excellent. Unconscious.
This power box must have been damaged in the raid. Don't cross through the arcs. I'm also picking up an EMP field here. If you're not careful, it'll suck away your bioelectrical energy.
Alright, I should equip the multi-tool here. Here we are. Bypassed. Excellent. Fortunately, that did eat the multi-tool, so I need to get as many of these as possible. Ooh, for exploration bonus. Bioelectric cell. Once I get more augmentations, I can use that. Weapon modification. That's generally how you get experience in this game, not through combat, but typically through exploration. Laser. You don't find anything of use. Well, we managed to find a good item here. As I was mentioning, the, ooh, nice. Does this guy have anything again? Nope. Just a body I can throw about. Oh no, where's my vision box? I fell down. Well, I don't have to go through that way. I can go through other directions as well. In fact, I believe if I go this way, this is the dock. Oh wait, that's not the way it came, was it? The good news is later ones are a bit better vision than here.
It all happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in, offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, Harley Philbin, should be somewhere out on the docks now.
Lovely. I gotta get out of here. Ooh, but there's a friendly robot that might help me. It should shoot at me, which will get the robot's attention. There we are. That's a couple problems down. More trank darts, always useful. Crowbar, that's actually going to be quite useful. In fact, I think I could use that to crowbar open the other part, the door I was trying to bust open before. Conscious. Flares. I believe cigarettes are used like they are in Metal Gear Solid, that is, to use to see those invisible lasers. Rockets. Let's add some extra vision while we're here. Now I have to be extremely careful of the TNT barrels, that's for sure, but... Oh, I think I took care of all the enemies in this area, actually. Alright, I'm in good shape. It's a combat supply chest, but... a little burbed. Medical supply crate. Oops. Yes, I'm going to knock out the medical supply crate. Ooh, soda can. Apparently it's still full somehow. Interesting.
About time you showed up. Iron and copper. The statue is copper on an iron frame, right? Password's enough, pal. Don't think you know something about the lady I don't. My dad did tours out here. I heard that you can get me inside. Depends. You get your man out, take back the statue, whatever. But I know the commander and I don't want to see him get hurt. Here's a picture so you don't make a mistake.
Alright.
You can trust me. I'll take your word. Here's the key to the front entrance. Commander's not much of a soldier. He'll surrender as soon as he sees you. I need him alive because he's my main contact at the NSF. If he's dead, I don't have much of a business. Thanks.
Yeah, that's one of the many, many things you can choose to do in this particular, Oh, who's this?
You with Philbin?
I get a cut for bringing him over.
Tell me what you know about the NSF operation.
I'm not that high level. The more elite troops, they're the ones that took over the ship and unloaded it into speedboats. I think we're supposed to be a diversion.
A ship?
That's all I know. The commander gave me a 10mm clip, a box of 30-06 ammo, and some crossbow darts and said, keep your head down. Huh, like I'm gonna take on your NATCO troops. Want 'em? You can have the clip for 175, the 30-06 for 300, and the darts for 50. But if I was you, I'd avoid a head-on attack altogether and not even use the key Philbin got. I'd go in the statue from the back. Less security that way.
50 for the darts.
I'll give you 50 for the darts.
The commander's the whole reason my neighborhood turned into a war zone. Somebody should stick him full of these things like a roast pig.
I don't need the crowbar, I don't think. I don't think I need these flares either. Those are mostly just to get the enemy's attention, if I remember right. In fact, I can test them right now. Flares. I shouldn't need the alcohol, so let's go with this. Well, they do help a bit of vision, but they're really just for getting attention, I guess. Let's smash this open and see what it's got. Yeah, those are for the rifle, I believe. I'm not too worried about that because I'm not going to be running a rifle build on this character. It should be plenty useful. Let's see here. can barely see a thing. Oh, he doesn't even see me. Oops, I missed it. So again, we need a save here. If I don't move, he should notice. Keyword being should.
Wait, quiet. Take him out. God damn.
There we are, trank darts. If I get this guy, I'm definitely saving. Come on. Just a little more.
That's him. He's a cop.
You don't find anything useful, darn it. I do have to be careful. The robot is around here that the Gep gun was intended to be used on, since you're supposed to be using it on the machine and not these guys, because these guys, well, they're supposed to be easy.
I swear I heard. Take him out. Got it. Maybe we have a chance.
Oops. Well, that was a bit too risky. Can't see me.
Who was that? I didn't see a uniform. That's him. He's a cop.
Yeah, I do need to take that with me to hide behind. Somehow, they're just not smart enough, I guess. Alright, focus, focus, focus. I guess his vision's way better than mine right now. But he won't spot me behind this because I guess, yeah.
Wait. Uh-oh. Pig.
How did that not? I guess I need to shoot him with the dart first. Oh, here we are. Here he is.
I got this one.
There he is. And now I can take his darts. Found some tranquilizer darts. I should probably avoid using ammo if I can help it. Ooh, yeah, I can see the robot over there. Yep, headshot knocked him out pretty easily. Yeah, this is a little dangerous to be firing directly, so... Come on, stand still. He's already taken enough damage, he's running away. He's not gonna last much longer. Alright, skills. Didn't fix the glitch, did they? Where pistol? Yeah, pistol went back up to trained. Even though if you remember, I lowered it when I first started the game, so... Yeah, that's a thing. I did think of getting some demolition for the explosives like the Gep gun, but I don't know. Mostly I absolutely wanted the ability to hack things, and I also want the lock picking and yeah, that's the hacking. These two are multi-tool and lockpick usages, and it is absolutely essential.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Oops. Yeah, it is extremely easy to die. And I keep forgetting to save after doing these. How frustrating. Oh well. Alright, by the time he comes here, I should... Come on. Oh, we got KO'd, it looks like. Yep, here he is. Let me grab a drink real quick, give me just a moment. There we are. Alright, you shouldn't hear me as long as I sneak up on them like this. These guys are specifically programmed to have very low awareness.
Uh-oh. I'm hit!
That was a bit more painful than it should have been. All the same, we should really save right now so I don't have to go through that yet a third time. And like I said, rest assured it'll be a lot easier as things goes on. I'm just not very good at FPS games. I'm not really big on them in the general sense. Not because I don't like them or anything, just more that they don't synergize, I guess. But this is absolutely one of the exceptions. Yep, that's one of the robots.
Thought I saw someone. A guy in a coat. Take him out.
There we are. Hello, boy, Badino. Welcome to the stream. Oh wow, yeah, this guy's got really low health. Oh yeah, I can't move very fast while holding one of these.
The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
There we are. The intended use of the gun. Sadly, there's nothing left. But this does mean I can go straight through the front door if I want to. Security terminal. Icebreaker ready. Alright, I have to leave before that meter ends, so yeah, that. I can also just attack the security camera if I want to take things out that way. There's absolutely going to be a lot of security in here. And the moment I shoot this guy with the dart gun, he's going to be alerting the others with the thing on the wall. Because that's just how this rolls. Like I said, the dart gun is not very good in the first Deus Ex game at all.
Who was that? I didn't see a uniform.
Alright, now I can just get out of here. Ooh. I'm out of ammo for this thing. I do believe I've gone completely around the statue here in Liberty Island. Not bad. So I'm pretty sure everyone's knocked out right now. I have to be careful. If I can stay behind this guy, I should be able to knock him out without causing any notable problems. Yeah, we're about right back at the entrance. Let's wait for him to stop moving, then we'll smack him in the noggin and he'll go down. See? Ooh, and some darts. Perfect. Yeah, this is right back where we started. Crowbar. Alright, time to, Alright, now let's see if I can find where that other one is. There it is. I can't destroy it, dang it. Alright, let me take a closer look here. Alright, there's some allies over here I can speak with.
Freight base is under lockdown till the danger's gone, Agent Denton.
Right. How you guys holding up?
UNATCO Command made us pull back. I guess for Gunther's sake. What's the deal? We're ready to go in.
We're taking a minimum force approach. We're cops, after all.
Ask me. I think we should frag them all. You trespass on UNATCO property, you get pumped full of lead.
When due process fails us, we really do live in a world of terror.
Thought you nano-wogs were supposed to be badass killing machines. Guess I was wrong.
Guess so.
Some advice. You get out there, you're gonna have to tangle with some real sons of bitches. Best thing is to pick them off from 50 or 100 paces with a scope. I scored an extra one from a couple of thugs we dropped down by the dock. You can have it for 700 credits. I also picked up some 10mm ammo and some crossbow darts. Say 200 for one and 60 for the other.
Shouldn't you turn that stuff over to the quartermaster?
Sure, I will. As long as Command has the rest of us on parade drill, someone might as well put this hardware to use.
Sure.
Here's 60 for the tranquilizer darts.
So much for that minimum force approach.
He only says that if I suggest the minimum force approach. There's some stuff over here, but I don't want to around too much, but there's a few other things I wanted to show off here, but the one it's not working as well as I had hoped. Let's see, where is it? I could turn around here because I can't see anything unless I'm looking through the vision boost of one of these. You know what? Let's do this. Oh, I can use these on the pigeons. That's hilarious. However, that's not quite what I'm going for here. Let me see. There we are. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I want to destroy that there because there's a healing... Yeah, there's a healing drone past there that can restore me. That's precisely what I was hoping to do, but unfortunately I think I used a bit too much force. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I blew that up too. Oh no, it might be... yeah. No, I'm pretty sure I destroyed it. Heal all. There we are. Yep, there we are. Okay, so yeah, I didn't destroy it. It's actually a rather convenient item here. Especially since, as you saw, it recharges based on time. I think on harder difficulties it might take longer, or it might not recharge, I forget. Yeah, here's where I wanted to go in. They hit the alarm, but the alarm should have subsided by now. Oh, they closed the door. How rude of them. Lockpick. Rather than use the login, we're going to use the icebreaker hack machine. This is before they started making hacking minigames for the whole thing. On one hand, it's nice just having everything nice and straightforward, but on the other hand... Open. On the other hand, it does make some nice changes to gameplay and such. Ah. Oh my. I need a multi-tool to get past that. Oh, what's this? Brother, I've set up the turrets and the camera in the machine ruins. I hasten defense, but we won't be here too long. It should work. The security system... That's a login if you don't want to use the intended method. Ooh, more lockpicks. Lamb. Ooh, that's a mine. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, this, that's a barrel of poison. I think I'll leave that alone, thank you very much. Banking system, we'll go ahead and hack this for some extra cash. We'll just say it was necessary for official use. There we are. As long as you finish up before that meter drops, there won't be any alarm sounds. But it does mean you can't dawdle. Few things I could do to get past this, including
This security setup is strictly
Hey, take him
amateur
out.
stuff.
Something
Keep
take him
an
out.
eye out for these targets. These old pre-millennial buildings are riddled with ventilation shafts and maintenance tunnels.
killed his own guy. How embarrassing for him. That was a little embarrassing. But hey, we got it. Don't need the body. Poor guy killed by his own ally.
Gunther's in that room, one of our top agents.
Can't seem to cause a damage, eh? All set. How do I get past this little pickle? I don't have an EMP. Ooh, Nuka-Cola. No, wait, that's a Fallout drink. Let's use if we can use this for some vision. Not sufficient vision, that's for sure. Well, there's one way to fix this problem. Problem solved. Newspaper. A lesson for our president, family news. When the other kids on my block elected me king of the world, a political office, thankfully only to 8-year-olds, I moved quickly to consolidate my power. I declared that all subsequent elections are forbidden. The office of king reserved for me and my descendants for eternity. I don't remember what sources of political philosophy were hurled at me. That ain't fair. Perhaps you can't do that. My rebuttal, yes I can, I'm the king. All subsequent debate involved rocks. Even Gretchen, the green-eyed Gretchen, pinned me to the ground as the others asserted their own right to the throne, whatever stones happened to be within easy reach. Within 35% approval rating, voting fiasco, President Meade should reflect that these children and millions of other girls have reached voting age. Who wants to cast the first stone? I shouldn't waste water. But I can do this to open. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hack this just to open it up. Initializing the icebreaker. Hey.
Glad you're not hurt, Agent.
Command should not have left us to be surrounded.
Risk is part of the job. I think you lucked out this time.
Agent Navarra and I were ready to go in, but for no reason they said pull back. I do not retreat. Please give me a weapon and move out of the way.
As you wish. Take my pistol.
That will be adequate. I will secure this level. You proceed up the stairs to the command center at the top.
Might as well. I believe he's invincible for the story purposes, so he can't die here. I believe that's true of all allies, including the informant, for example, so you can't accidentally get him killed, I think. This was... You could do a semi, kinda, sorta genocide run in this game, but there's a decent amount of characters with, here. Healed a single point. If you're extremely patient, you can heal this way, at least. Oh right, the stairs are right here, actually. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Problem solved. Yeah, removing that turret was a good idea. More lockpicks, lucky me. I'm pretty sure I need to keep my head down because the moment I pop it up here, there's going to be some enemies. We'll go ahead and save real quick, just to be safe. the side again. Can't see a thing though, darn it. Alright, I know what I need to do here. Heavy lift, and I need to find one that isn't. Here we are. This one isn't. Yes, we shall use this to enhance our vision. Says lots. It's really freaking dark out even with this.
I think we've got an intruder.
Somehow he didn't see me. I don't know how that's possible, but can't look a gift horse in the mouth.
That's him. He's a cop. I'm hit.
Now, knowing it early 2000s AI, they cannot deal with a pillar. There we are. Got a pistol back. Found a body. I'll use this TNT barrel then. Well, actually, I should save real quick, just to avoid having to go through that again. Found some more ammo. Excellent. Hello, Kyo. Oh, come on. I can't see a thing. Neither can I. That's why I should have double-checked the, oh crap. There's some enemy there. So, let's see here. Yeah, I forgot to check the graphic settings before starting the game. So this is basically being an extra challenge. I just need to get this guy with one of these. Come on. With one of these knockout darts. So these skylines, color skybox, so fake. Yeah. This game is from the early 2000s. In fact, early 2000 exactly, if I remember right. It's very low-key hilarious. And the worst part is you can't even say this is how it looked back then. No, this was considered a really awful graphics even for the time in which it was new. Though sadly I didn't get to play it at that point. Come on. Aim isn't improving. Alright, let's see if I can sneak up on this guy without him noticing. I'm gonna use the prod because this is a guaranteed... Oh no, I don't need to. I'll save ammo with the baton. There. Back of the head, easy knockout. I'll go over here and use the trash bag to get my vision back. Where? Well, actually the boxes are better, but these boxes, as you notice, have TNT in them, so if the enemy happens to shoot me while I'm holding this, I will die! I'm going for a melee and knockout build for this particular run-through. And... See the problem? There's a lot of accidental killing of myself in this run through here, so I have to be extremely careful. Like I said, those are TNT boxes specifically, so they're kind of asking for everything to go wrong. Alright, if I can take a wide round, I should be able to sneak up on him again. If I get him in the back of the head with this, I should instantly knock him out. There we are. See? Easy. And let's save again, just so I don't have to do that again. And I won't have to do too many save spamming later on in the game. Just this early on where things get pretty crazy. Yeah, this is one of those games that absolutely gets carried by its gameplay. And it says a lot that the gameplay is so good that I really love it, even though I'm not too big of an FPS person. The franchise as a whole is pretty good. In fact, I'm one of the 3 people on Earth who unironically likes the second game, Invisible War. Though I guess, to be fair, that's more of a kind of similar to Dark Souls 2, where the fan base likes to meme on it, but at the end of the day, most will still agree it's still a head and shoulders above most others in the genre, so it's not like it's awful or anything. I'm about to do something really silly if I remember right. I'm trying to go mostly off muscle memory for this, but as you can see... Yeah, see, I knew there was something there. I just couldn't remember exactly where. This isn't exactly one of those games where... There we are, gas grenade. If you're fast, you can disable a mine before it goes off. How to tell these masks. Ooh. Sounds like I'm about to have some fun. Baton in this game is really good, but sadly it's... Yeah, the baton and charger prod are extremely good in this game. Sadly, in the second game they're a bit nerfed, but the baton is actually still good if I remember right.
Who was that? I didn't see a uniform.
Huh?
Fascist. That's him. He's a cop.
I messed that up really badly. I'd rather just load it real quick, especially since this game has really fast loading times. Ah, here we are.
Did they find the shipment?
Yeah, something moved. Could be the law. They found us.
Oh crap.
These guys aren't so tough.
Load, load, load. Laptop deaded for a minute. Oh, don't worry, Okio. You just missed me screwing up something that was supposed to be really cool and dying. Well, if I want to be a complete jerk, I could, let's see here, 6 ammo. I'm trying to save this, though, so... actually, you know what? I'll do it once just to show it off, and then reload.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that guy blew up immediately, as you can see. Explode into little giblets. And indeed, the same will happen to me if I get hit by those, so I have to be careful.
These UNATCO guys are like machines. Don't know what they are.
Let's go this way, see if we can listen in what they're saying.
Did they find the shipment?
Yeah, we got the whole supply. You can see the ship's lights crossing the bay.
Good.
I think we've got an intruder. Nothing. I guess we're safe.
Darn, I interrupted that by accident. But yeah, basically they stole the cure to that strange, bioweapon that's been going around.
I know I heard something. Is someone there? I could swear I heard something.
Did I hit the wrong guy?
Nothing. I guess we're safe. Something moved. Could be the law. I saw somebody. I'm gonna get this pig.
Ah, that means one fell to the poison. Ooh, we got more tranquilizer darts. Excellent.
Take him out. This guy wasn't just a grunt. What's going on?
This will be a lot easier later on when I can get some augmentations that actually help me be invisible, basically.
Did they find the shipment?
Yeah, we got the whole supply. You can see the ship's lights crossing the bay.
Guess y'all were right. So why are we pulling out?
Mike's on the horn. Jojo wants a lead on the distribution network.
Yeah, we don't have enough men to protect what we've got.
That's what Jojo wants.
I wonder, how does a guy with a tattooed forehead get to be an NSF colonel? Pardon me, but back in Alabama, we wouldn't let a man who wears earrings plan a military operation.
I'd watch what I say about Jojo. He's got a temper.
He's a punk and he's gonna get us all killed.
The NSF is strong because... Who's there? They found us. I got this one. Fascist. Got him. Maybe we have a chance.
Dang it. Probably should have gone back to heal, but since I can barely see a thing, I don't want to do that too much.
They found us. That's him. He's a cop. 30 credits says I get him.
Oh, crap.
This guy wasn't just a grunt. What's going on?
I do like how each of the death cutscene's so bad it's funny. Yeah. A lot of the stuff is so bad in this... Yeah, the graphical stuff in this game is so bad it's good, as can the voice acting for a number of reasons.
Uh-oh. Take him out. Big guy. He can't hide for long.
Nah, I don't want to waste,
Take him out.
There we are. Took them both out. That was a bit annoying, but... Where's the other guy? I need to grab whatever he drops. Yeah, I should have remembered that. Voice acting is really cheesy too. I just need to remember to not be an idiot. This actually isn't that hard of a game. I'm just really more rusty than I expected, I guess.
They found us.
Alright, note to self, I'm going to be getting... I need to get rid of that explosive first.
I know I heard something. Take him out.
Yeah, my health is too low for screwing up like that.
Uh-oh.
Take him out. I got this one. Keep looking. Something funny about that guy.
Here we are. Excellent, got them both. And let's go ahead and save so that I don't embarrass myself yet again. Or maybe embarrassing me is part of the fun. There's gonna be a lot of silly things going on here, that's for sure. Crap, I need to get that explosive. Let's see if I can do this. Let me grab a drink real quick. At least once I go through here, I have to go through an area that's actually very light out. There we are. I managed to successfully grab the gas grenade. I don't really think I have much use for it, but I guess it could have some value later on. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one too. I'm surprised it doesn't deal enough damage to make me explode into... Here we go. There we are. Another gas grenade obtained. Sadly, I don't think there's too many ways to sell items in this game, but never hurts to have some variety of available. There we are. Alright, now we need to head the top. Here we are. Nope, I can't just, there is indeed fall damage in this game, so I, shouldn't be doing that. But I do want to get to that, Statue of Liberty head. Ankles and knees, yep. But there's actually some good dialogue if I can get there, so I might just use my med kit so that to allow me to just jump down there. Yeah. Inventory. Already used up my med kit. No, I've still got one here. There we are. Oh, there's an enemy there, darn it. I'm just gonna get this dialogue and then load it. Oh, come on, really? Here we are.
A shame, isn't it? The French terrorist group Silhouette claims that France was wrong to give the U.S. the statue. We think they planned the bombing.
Alright, yeah, I just wanted to get that out, so... Because, basically it was too difficult to properly render the Statue of Liberty or Twin Towers and all that. So they decided to just say, oh, they've been destroyed in that sort of thing, yeah. And if you're wondering, wait, isn't that actually how the Twin Towers went down? That's because this game actually predates that. Yeah, like I said, it was early 2000s, so before September. Kind of freaky, really. But it's really just a coincidence, so that's just how it is sometimes. Like when The Simpsons correctly guessed that there'd be an accident with a tiger attacking Roy from Siegfried and Roy. I need to get something to see more with. Here it is.
Gunther has re-established contact. He says you helped him escape. Good work.
Yeah, this mission will play out slightly differently based on whether you rescued Gunther like I did, you rescue him but don't give him a weapon, you ask him to stand still, or if you don't to save him at all.
Some news, JC. The NSF targeted a shipment of the plague vaccine Ambrosia. We can't locate it. See if the leader will surrender when you reach the command post. We'd like to interrogate him.
Yeah. I will go ahead and save real quick again. And once again, the mission will change a bit based on whether you decide to interrogate the leader, kill him, or anything in between, really. Progress bonus.
Quiet. I think we got cops.
Oops.
These guys aren't so tough.
I messed up. I forgot those guys were there. I seriously don't know how I could forget that. Wait. I didn't realize I had this the whole time. Wait. Oh, never mind. 1 second here. That sets. Let's see here. There's a set screenshot here. Yeah, that's a. Oh no, that's not something I can do here because that's a Steam thing. I completely forgot the flashlight augmentation is available from the start. I seriously thought you had to get a thing for it. Alright, reload. 4 ammo.
Let's get it. Huh? Take him out.
I believe this flashlight is invisible to enemies. Oops. I'll have to delete those screenshots off my Steam later. Oh dang, that's even showing up on the stream. Whoops. Oh well. Alright, well first of all, I don't think that eats up my energy. I don't think the flashlight does, I mean. I will just save for the moment so I don't have to keep activating it.
I know I found us. Fascist.
Alright, that's one down. Alright.
All clear. Something moved. Could be the law. That's him. He's a cop.
Alright, now I just need to keep running until he explodes. There he is. Oh, that's where one of them is. The other one's probably a bit further up then. Yep, there he is. 10mm, good pistol ammo stuff. Danger, structure unstable.
Easy. We want you to take this one alive and conscious. Find out what you can about the shipment, then turn him over to one of the troopers.
I believe that's a pepper spray. I'll go and save here. There. There's a lot of different ways this can play out. There he is. Alright, we're gonna show off. I want to show off these, so let's go with this.
That might have been over the line, JC. I don't know. Better head back to base on the west side of the island. Objective complete.
It teleported in. Load game. Because we definitely want to hear what he has to say. Ladders in first-person games always feel really weird to navigate. Might as well grab the beer while I'm here.
Don't shoot. I surrender.
So you think you know better than FEMA what to do with this month's ambrosia shipment?
You're too late. It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Tell me about the shipment, and I'll order the troops to pick you up as a prisoner instead of a corpse.
Ask away. We already won this round.
Where are you taking it?
We're just giving ordinary people the same chance to survive as the bureaucrats in Washington.
You'll have to unload in New York because the choppers would spot you at sea.
I think the government made the plague on purpose to get rid of the population growth.
Well done. I will pass on your orders to the troopers. Report back to base on the west side of the island. Mission complete.
Ooh, good, an augmentation canister. You don't have room in your inventory. Darn it.
Just answer the question.
Don't believe me? It's all in the numbers. For 100 years, there's been a conspiracy of plutocrats against ordinary people.
Do you have a single fact to back that up?
Number one, in 1945, corporations paid 50% of federal taxes. Now they pay about 5%. Number two, in 1900, 90% of Americans were self-employed. Now it's about 2%.
So?
It's called consolidation. Strengthen governments and corporations, weaken individuals. With taxes, this can be done imperceptibly over time.
Technically speaking, he's not wrong that the amount has gone down, although I don't think it's quite 5% yet.
I guarantee you that the interrogation staff at UNACO will not be as forbearing as I am.
Yeah, the secret police. You're just bullies for a completely illegitimate government in Washington.
We will locate that shipment one way or another.
The entire executive branch is handpicked. 19 of the last 23 U.S. presidents have been members of the Trilateral Commission. The Trilateral Commission is financed by the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds. Don't tell me.
That's a think tank. Anyone can become a member.
But not everyone does. That's why they call it the secret government.
That's definitely a mix of stuff that actually does make sense and some stuff that doesn't. That said, I need to clear out my inventory because I need to make room for that at any cost. Increases clip capacity drag over the weapon to upgrade. Ones with green can be increased by this mod. Let's see here, accuracy. I could make myself a super pistol, but... Hazmat suit I don't really need. Grenade. I guess it might be good to have the... Yeah, plasma-based weapon. Disposable plasma-based weapon unknown as next generation is secured. Unfortunately, necessity to maintain a physical profile restricts weapon to a single shot. Despite its limited functionality, it can be lethal at close range. I need to drop some of these things here. Alright, we'll drop the knife. I don't need that. I need to move these around here to make some room. We got the Resident Evil 4 inventory system here, which is quite good. Coughing nails when you've just got to have a cigarette. I believe this works the same way it does in Metal Gear Solid for anyone who's played that. So it can be used to show glowing, to make invisible lasers visible, but I don't really need that. Drop those there. I definitely want to keep an explosive just to be safe. I can use some of the beer and stuff to heal if I want, but I'd rather save it if at all possible. Hazmat Suit. Basically, the way armor and hazmat suits work in this game is you equip them, they go away, and they last for a certain period of time. I don't believe I'll need them immediately. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. Now, this is a, let's see here, ammo type. Yeah, this is a one-use super weapon where I don't really need it. The key ring here doesn't take any inventory space, nor does ammo, which is really convenient, I think. I don't think I need the crowbar. The crowbar hit someone or something with it, repeat. Many crowbars we call a murder of crowbar. We call a murder of crowbars. Always have one for combat. Ha. Gunther Herman. Oh yeah, that's the guy we rescued. It's a good way to break open stuff, but at the same time, you can see here the baton deals more damage. Hefty looking baton, typically used by riot police and national security to discourage resistance. This is a really good item for breaking stuff out, but I believe crowbar is technically classified as a lethal weapon, but the baton is non-lethal, so we're going to go ahead and drop this. I don't think I need it. And now I should be able to pick up this. Okay, augmentation canister. Augmentations, here we are. Bioluminescent, no upgrades. Cells in the retina have illumination of the agent's field of views, no upgrades. Default. Automatic field of friend or foe identification, uses advanced targeting reticle. I do not know if enemies can see the light that shows up. I'll have to test it later. Info link, one way the microtransceiver that allows links in the... Right. Oh dang, it was eating to keep the light on. Alright, can only be installed with the help of a medbot. Okay, so I need to find a medbot in order to install this properly, and I can use the cell to restore my energy. In fact, I probably should use it right now. Actually, I'm about to go to a place with no combat or anything, so I don't need to worry about it.
You can't fight ideas with bullets.
The chief finally let us loose. We were right behind you and cut through them like a hot knife through butter.
Nice. Doopy-doopy-doo. Oops. Whoops. But yeah, I did that to show that you can actually kill that guy for some strange reason.
Let us loose. We were right behind you and cut through them like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, basically the ending of this depends on whether you take the NSF leader alive or dead, whether you kill this guy or not, for some strange reason.
I'll take it from here.
And yeah, stuff like that. So there's a lot of, you know what, it's gonna get restored anyways. Yeah, because I absolutely do need to be able to see to do anything in here. Yeah, my bioelectric energy, I see it now. I don't know how I missed that a moment ago. And I need to go down. Here we are. Down. Oh, and the light is where my mouse is, not necessarily. Interesting. 5. Medkit. Excellent. But where's the way down? That's a way up. Where's the way down? Has to be around here somewhere. That's a TNT crate. I do not want to mess with that if I can avoid it. For, hopefully obvious reasons.
They sent us in to pick up the pieces. We've already searched the bodies and delivered the enemy munitions to the quartermaster.
Oh, nice. I guess that's fine for now. Augmentation. Let's deactivate.
Don't worry about the bodies. We'll handle the cleanup.
Alright, sounds good to me. I think I can see a bit better now, but it's still pretty annoying. Images. Oh, that's the commander image. Goals, notes, skills. Ooh, I can level something up. Let's see here. I'm not going to bother with the rifle for this particular one. Heavy weapons is definitely tempting. Medicine. I guess I'll save up for now. Loading. Oh yeah, there's a med bot near here I should be able to find. I just need to figure out where it is. Following the path should be sufficient. Oh yeah, I forgot. In this game you run by default and you have to hold down shift to walk. There's our buddy robot, the robot who is also our buddy. Because I don't need anything else out here. Oh yeah, this is the other port I need to go to. I think it does actually pause while I'm doing this, so I should be safe in theory. Oh yeah, if your legs get destroyed, you have to move a lot more slowly. If your arms, your damage goes down, and obviously your head and torso are your main life. At least that's what I remember. Oh. 1 minute. I think I need to let the dog out. Okay, there we go. Alright, I guess I should, Man, this place is really big. Now, I will say right now that as open-ended as this first mission is, the later ones are nowhere as open. But that's fairly normal, really. And I don't think it's a bad way to go about things. That is, having the first mission really open-ended like this to give the impression that the whole game is going to be like that. So you're going to be constantly on the lookout for stuff, even if it doesn't. Even later games that have come out since, like Undertale, typically have that happen. Like the first, the Ruins area of that game has a ton of different ways. Where am I looking for again? Oh yeah, Augmentations. Turn off this. Ooh, lockpick. Free lockpick. But yeah. It's a pretty good idea from a game design standpoint, since it really is it's very difficult to actually have the entire game as open-ended as possible, but you can give the illusion of it being way more open than it really is just by proper use of stuff like that. Stuff like this mission. Like I said, future games have used it since, and it's simply a good idea to use it, really. Oh, looks like the dog needs back in. Give me just a moment, please. There we go. I have to hope I'm getting close to it. So quite a long walk back to the start. And like I said, these lights really don't illuminate anything, do they?
Someone should have put a slug in the commander's head. I guess you were just following orders up there.
Alright. I think that's a bit excessive, sir. Especially since, you know, he kind of surrendered without a fight. Alright, okay, I should be near where I want to be. Let me open up the augmentations here and activate the... Yeah, it's back at the start, which means here we are, yeah. This is where I want to be. Alright, deactivate. Because I don't want to take any more screenshots. Alright. Let's see here. Combat strength. Let's see here. Microfibril muscle. Muscle strength amplified with ionic polymeric gel that allows the agent to push and lift extraordinarily heavy objects. Combat strength. Accelerates height, increasing muscle speed several-fold, increasing damage in melee combat. This might be okay, I guess. Now, in the first game here, you actually can't change which augmentation you get, so you have to choose wisely, but later games do sometimes let you change them, or doesn't have any conflict at all. The second game, Invisible War, that does let you replace augmentations periodically if you'd like, while the third game, A Human Revolution, does not have any conflict. You can eventually unlock everything if you want to grind heavy enough. Alright, have fun, Lurkio. Let's see here. Lifting items is pretty nice, but I think a bit more strength for my melee would be rather good. And of course, let's go to health here. Please heal everything. Ooh, that didn't heal everything like I was hoping. I'm going to a non-combat section pretty soon anyway, so I'm not too worried. It is amazing how much looking through a box enhances my vision. Binoculars. I probably could have made use of that earlier, couldn't I? Or maybe not. Where's my beloved box? Oh, I don't need it because I know where to go next. Now, this is where the game's copy protection came from. If you don't have if it thinks that you're...
Looks like we ran them off.
If the game thinks your copy's been... Don't need the crowbar.
All quiet down here.
There we are. I probably could have used that earlier, huh? Yeah, but... Well, let's save right now, first of all. You can't actually get on the boat if the game thinks that your game's been pirated. So that's the game's copy protection. Oh, I can't go there yet.
You should probably check in at HQ.
Guess I have to check in HQ first. UNOTCO HQ. Here we are. It's right here.
Benson touched off a gas trap. Nasty.
Ouch. Let's explore here real quick before I do anything else. Multi-tool, nice.
Way to go, sir.
Mission complete. Bypass strength, 100 tool.
Gunther should have followed orders.
Alright. Here's our brother here.
We've got the island secured. How did things look in the statue? The leader surrendered. So they were after Ambrosia. A month's supply for the East Coast. We think they've taken it back to the city. I didn't know UNATCO handled the Ambrosia distribution. Manderley will brief us shortly. UNATCO makes sure the limited supply of vaccine gets to government agencies and key industries. It's good to finally see some action. Just keep a level head. You're doing well so far. Now get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office, level 2.
Now the next area here should be much more well lit. Progress bonus. Here we are. Yeah, everything's
way to go, sir. I thought Gunther was a goner.
Data cube. Shannon, ammunition's disappearing again, so we need to check. We're changing the door
It's my
code.
first day too. I'm pretty excited.
Alright. Later games will remind you, have a place where you store all of your
Check
stuff.
in with Manderley on level 2.
Alright.
Come on in. The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sunglasses.
Oh yeah, we're technically wearing sunglasses indoors for some reason. It's too heavy. I like the HQ music here.
I heard there was a lot of fighting topside.
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2. His secretary, Janice Reed, has your login and password.
We finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton? Hell of a first day.
Indeed.
You found your office. Did Janice give you your login? I guess not. Let's see. JCD, password, Bionic Man.
Alright, let's check our own email. Greetings and now tech briefings. Hey, I guess I'll have to get used to calling you JC around the office. Not sure where they came up with that, but anyways, they gave you the same last code name as your brother. Anyways, whatever they're calling you, it's good to see a familiar name on the roster. My first job here is to read up on your augmentations. I'm beginning to see why you found the classes so easily. Every neuron in your head has been augmented. For example, the voice in your head from an operation somewhere else here. At your HQ is able to handle scamming equipment in your skull and broadcast advice over your info link. Leaps fully formed right into your temple lobe, bypassing the eardrum and sensory neurons. I'm pretty sure this is the same as the codec from Metal Gear. It's perfectly inaudible to everyone around you, of course, not to mention that the nanites clinging to your X can both receive and transmit the information, so if you ever need help, don't sweat it. Someone HQ probably already knows. Come on, if you want to hear more, this is great stuff. Nano Augmentation and you. I was asked by the medical coordinator to forward this information to all of you. I do so without further comment. By now, you've probably heard about the upcoming transition to Nano Augmentation. It's coming, but not as soon as you might think. UNATCO has only one Nano Augmented agent, with the second just now graduating the academy. It'll be years before the program leaves the laboratory. Your mechanical augmentations are not obsolete. Some agents express concern they may be walking junk in 10 years. One agent expressed fears with an anonymous email saying, "Will be sold at flea markets, old gray golems for scaring the children." So what about my legs? What about my life? Keep some perspective. Prosthetics remain the only proven technology for enhancing human abilities. Those who make the sacrifice are appreciated, commended, and saluted as heroes. Nano-augmentation stressors. Nano-augmented agents will often encounter stress created by resentment among fellow agents, particularly those who have been mechanically augmented. Yeah, Gunter, the buddy we helped out before, he has prosthetics and mechanical augmentations. Only us and Paul have the nanotechnology augmentation so far, and as they mentioned, it's still experimental technology. Many UNATCO agents have chosen to sacrifice social acceptance for mission performance by surgically replacing limbs and organs with mechanically or electronically enhanced equivalents. But your nano-augmentations point to the way of the future. Thousands of microscopic living organic machines exist in symbiosis with your body. Because such augmentations create only minimal disfigurement, they are likely to be a source of friction between you and other mechanically augmented agents, but it's important to understand UNATCO is an organization where individuals must act in concert. Each is important to the whole, and mutual understanding is essential for teams comprised of diverse human and augmented agents. If you have any questions, please go to blah blah blah. Yeah. One thing this game is extremely good with is world building. I was hoping this area would be a bit better illuminated. I'm definitely going to have to check the I'm going to play with the graphics settings a bit more before the next stream. I'm not sure how fast I'm going to go through here. In fact, I do want to show off a number of things with this game, some rather well known. So anyone who's played probably already knows for the most part what I'm planning to do, but hoping to have a good time with it. I don't mind if it goes a bit into November. I should be able to do everything through here. Right.
Good work out there, Mr. Denton. Mr. Manderley said you handled yourself nicely. Welcome to UNATCO HQ. Our little family keeps getting bigger.
Is Mr. Manderley available?
Yes, go right in. By the way, your computer account is ready. Log in JCD, password Bionic Man.
Alex already told me. Thanks.
Nano key, do I pick this up?
He's waiting, JC.
Oh, that's a closet key. Interesting. Alright, here is our boss.
Reporting for duty, sir.
The man himself. Splendid. Do accept my apologies about the situation topside?
A refreshing change from the academy, sir.
Don't despise training, my boy. Even you would be worthless without the shaping touch of drills and studies.
So the NSF took a shipment of the Ambrosia vaccine? Give me a chopper and a pilot and I'll handle it.
I'm sure you could. Yes, indeed. But we're having your brother head up the recovery team. You'll work with Agent Ana Navarra. Why don't we meet when you've seen Jaime for a medical checkup and received your equipment from Sam Carter? You'll be briefed at that time.
Yes, sir.
No new messages.
The Med Center and Armory are on level 3.
Lock day. Lockpick. There, no one saw me. Ah, nice. A multi-tool and a biotic cell. Biometric cell. Nice. For cartridge for the machine.
Bet the NSF won't try that trick again. Didn't know the NSF had so many people in New York.
Oh, this door's unlocked now. Let's see here. UNATCO Handbook. For far too long, let's see. Exploit international tensions, legislation to elude authorities. A significant step was made towards eliminating these legal loopholes when Philip Riley Meade lobbied the Congress to make the U.S. a UNATCO member nation. Enough is enough. Declared his landmark State of the Union address. The citizens of the United States responded with enthusiastic endorsement. Not only did the U.S. become a charter member of UNATCO, but UNATCO headquarters now look Liberty Island, the shadow of the shattered monument to freedom. UNATCO deals not only with also transgressions of the international league, drug trafficking, truly declare itself the world policeman. This game really does bring up a lot of really neat and interesting. Unfortunately, I can't pick the lock while this guy's here because he will get pissed off, even though theoretically I should be able to access those items.
JC. Mind if I call you JC?
That's weird. It's strange. Oh yeah, this is where I go. Houseplant. Somehow drinking water is restoring my arm. Cleaner bots.
That was a close one up there.
This computer ops.
You're getting warm.
Oh, there he is.
You're red hot. Looks like you found me.
Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing is starting to give me a headache.
Don't worry, we shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Thanks.
Don't worry, I'll be watching your back.
I guess he's a pinball machine. Yeah, I can tell when this game was made. I mean, doesn't it take place in 2023 or something shockingly close like that? That in mind, I'm kind of surprised they thought that newspapers would still be around. I don't think there or any non-digital newspapers in my area anymore. Alright, Gray Death, look to the sky. New York, no student of recent history can fail to miss the irony that the greatest enemy mankind has faced in the 21st century is not any despot or dictator, but the lowly microbe. Millions upon millions being killed by the pandemics. AIDS, resistant to tuberculosis, and the century flu, and now we face our greatest yet, the Great Death. A plague of devastating efficiency that has surfaced in the past year. But was this plague an act of nature, or a design of science? Dr. Kenji Ishii of the New World Biomedical Health Center in New York thinks not. My analysis of this plague indicates it's decidedly not a natural or decidedly unnatural in origin, and in point of fact, may be extraterrestrial. He went to speculate on those afflicted. Obviously, a disproportionate number of seem to be infected, and a situation that makes perfect sense when you consider it's a prelude to an invasion. No more effective way to disrupt the social, political, and military fabric of Earth. If so, then what are our leaders not telling us? How can we be prepared? Only they know the answers. Book. Project Dybbuk. The noted failure of previous attempts to create a low-profile rotary aircraft involved with the acquisition and retrofitting of available military hardware that had neither the range, ceiling, nor electromagnetic transparency to avoid numerous eyewitness accounts or unauthorized military interactions. In addition to exuberating public misconception about government operations, such encounters also jeopardized several key missions. Project Dybbuk was initiated to address this issue through creation of stealth aircraft and that could be used as a platform for a number of mission objectives. Janine's bots. Let's see here. The newest addition to the M&G line, their first foray into medical bot technology, is largely monopolized by Page Industries. He's in Chang's subsidiary Healtech. Unlike the competing Page or Healtech units, the MGGV4 benefits from a completely proprietary operating system developed G's research campus in Prague. Promises to revolutionize automated healing by combining a comprehensive medical and pharmaceutical database with the MG's already proven autonomous harnessing routines. While an actual field data is sketchy at this point in time, anecdotal evidence suggests that the GV4 can heal wounds far beyond the capabilities of any other competing model, though it does require a substantial recharging period. Book. Let's see here. Nano Augmentation Guidelines. Nano augmentations, once installed, irrevocably alter the physiological system they affect, and in many cases cause all subsequent augmentations to be rejected. However, the exact number of augmentations each system can support varies, the various interdependencies between the systems. Alright, so yeah, this is just to tell you what options you get to choose between for each body part. Might as well get healed up while we're here. Heal all. Here we are. Finally, I'm back up to full power. Ah, and here's the doctor himself.
Hey, JC.
You look like the real thing. They actually let you operate on people?
Just fixed Gunther's knee, in fact. A sticky actuator. So far, I feel more like a mechanic than a doctor.
I'm impressed.
They actually let you point a gun at people.
We'll have to catch up later. I've got to leave for New York right away. Could you send Manderley whatever it is he wants?
No problem. Listen, JC. About your augmentations. You know they're preparing to roll out the technology worldwide, right?
As long as I don't turn green and grow a pair of antennas, as I understand it.
Yeah, well, the design's pretty modular, which means you'll soon have access to upgrades from standard augmentation canisters.
Great. Have anything for me?
Not yet. But remember, if you find one of these canisters that you need a medbot for installation.
I'll do that.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic upgrades, others require you to make permanent choices about how to configure one of your subsystems.
It's about time they implemented some of this stuff.
Have you met your partner yet, Anna Navarra? I think she and Gunther are upstairs in the break room.
Haven't run into her.
A real piece of work. Maybe you should compare notes before the operation. You never know. She might go easier on you.
That's one goal dealt with.
You old kidder.
Let's see, UNATCO Handbook, Origins of UNATCO. In recent years, the swelling tide of international enmity between varying laws and anachronistic devotion to arbitrary borders has resulted in decreasing effectiveness of local law enforcement. To resolve the problem, a neutral agency was required to enforce international law in an impartial manner across the world. I think anyone who's played Final Fantasy Tactics knows how that can go wrong. Technically, this is more of a cyberpunk game than the fantasy one that is, but it's the same general concept, really. Yeah, unfortunately, as nice as it is to have a supposedly neutral party, they still are a party in of themselves. Fair, just and protects the liberties of the world. Authorized anonymity, but soon there'll be no place for them to hide. This game brings up a lot of really interesting political stuff, but the later games are the ones that explore it to a much deeper extent. Though rest assured, if you're a fan of such things, this game will be going into it a bit. Throwing knives. Ninjas. Oops. Accidentally lock myself in. How embarrassing. Yeah, my inability to see anything is really being annoying.
I don't like getting shot at. Not one bit.
I would be rather surprised if anyone did, if we're honest. Here we are. Subsequent acquisition bonus.
At ease, Agent Denton.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our troubles. I lost my children, but you've had to grow up without your parents, which requires more courage. I don't think it matters.
That's a good point.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
Oh.
I said that's enough. You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a stealth pistol?
That sounds fine. Thank you, sir.
What else do you think you'll need?
Nanotech tool. A smart lockpick is always handy.
A smart lockpick is always handy.
That's right. Infiltrate and evade. Engage only on your own terms. Now move out. Manderley's waiting.
Hey, what about that guy out front selling munitions? Is that allowed?
Oh, Kaplan, right. We've got some screwballs around here, but he's not the problem. It's whoever's been breaking into the armory.
Someone at UNATCO's a thief?
Yes, sir. And a damn good one.
Interestingly, I believe if you kill too many people, if you try and ask for ammo, he won't give you any, but if your inventory is full, you can convince him to do so anyways. I'm guessing because he forgets. I don't need cigarettes, but I will need the bioelectric cell. It's here. Mass grave in Brooklyn. Responding to an outbreak of gray death that quickly overwhelmed all city services, National Guard forces were placed under command of local law enforcement today and mobilized to help with disposal of the recently deceased in Brooklyn. However, the National Guard soon proved inadequate in containing the chaos, and in many cases the dead were simply left lying in the streets while the dying, mostly home, wandered the city until collapsing. Traffic jams and looting remain widespread. As fear of the disease continues to escalate, frequent riots have made any attempt to make an organized cleanup impossible. With the threat of secondary diseases looming, city officials also consulted with the CDC in Atlanta and ordered a mass grave to be dug in Gateway National Park. I can hack into here, but again, I need to stop before the meter runs out. Alright, skull gun, user. Yeah, I can't let that meter run out. Just don't need to go to the restrooms anywhere.
Thank God my shift is almost over.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Weird. Here we are, the break room. There they are.
Are you sure you pressed the right button?
I do not make mistakes of that kind.
Your hand might have slipped.
No, I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime.
The machine would not make a mistake.
It's the maintenance man. He knows I like orange.
So you think the staff has some kind of plot?
Yes, they do that on purpose. Forget how Agent Navarra is not friendly. She has every life to give for her partner.
My new partner, J.C. Denton. Don't tell me you're going to wear those sunglasses during a night operation.
My vision is augmented.
At least it is a way that we know when it's not Paul.
Forgive my interruption. I just wanted to say that I look forward to working with you, Agent Navarra. Also, excuse me, I've got to be briefed by Mr. Manderley.
I do not expect you to perform as well as Agent Herman, but the mission will require us to do more than frighten the NSF with our baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are.
I am prepared to perform my duties.
He will not be the equivalent of his brother. I have seen that he knows the procedure of a good offensive.
Let us hope you are right.
I won't let you down, Agent.
Yeah, he's being nicer to me because I gave him a weapon so that he could participate. If I didn't save him or I refused to allow him to help, he would absolutely not be helping out. So yeah, there's a few things like that. They're not big deals, but they do make it feel like your decisions matter a lot more than they actually do, which I think is perfectly fine. Midnight Sun, mead from Mars. Cape Canaveral. NASA scientists claim that the eroded remains of the Alba Petra crater on Mars precisely match the face of President Meade. It's him, declared senior planetary specialist Kev or Ulma. There's his nose and ridge. See the crater that marking the hairline. The way he combs his hair, appearing in the regional. The White House has no comment. However, Martin Wisdom, president of EA, enemies of aliens, told Midnight Sun, "This is evidence we've been looking for. A warning that Mr. Meade is not human. He's probably Martian general war hero come here to conquer Earth through the assistance of the United Nations." I guess conspiracy theories are never going to die. Oh, she closed every one of the doors on her way out. How very annoying. I don't need that anymore. Oh yeah, I need to go back to Manderley. But yeah, the hostility in her voice is was what the emails hinted at. Since basically our nano machine augmentations are going to become standard instead of the prosthetics that Herman and Navarra are using. You know, they're worried about being obsolete. Here. See, everyone's here.
That will be JC's job.
What's that? Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cameras and booby traps. We want to power down the whole system.
We're taking one illicit generating plant, protected by weak groups of NSF. Knock out that plant, and Paul's team can walk right into the warehouse.
Just tell me where it is. The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back. You'll have to deal with them first.
And you be ready, Paul. When the power drops, go in and go in hard.
I'll use my discretion.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor to explain why he and his 3 daughters won't get their pills this month.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time, JC. Get down to the dock. A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Anna Navarra, to shore.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for the great job you did in the statue, plus 250 for rescuing Agent Herman. That's 1,250. We take care of our people around here.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, if you mess around too much, you can actually
We'll meet up
lose
in
a
the
decent
city.
amount. You lose a decent amount from there. That's why I try to do everything the quote-unquote intended way, because that gives me a much bigger payout in the end. Flagpole. Also, Manderley does yell at you if you go into the women's room at any point.
We'll finish the job when we get to Manhattan.
I believe that's a running gag throughout the series now that I think about it, because both Invisible War and Human Revolution also have someone yell at you if you do
sundown.
that.
Then all hell broke loose.
Oh, here it is. What? I see.
Wish I was going with you. Good luck out there. Man, 2 Dentons in the field. The NSF won't know what hit them.
Sounds good to me, Private Lloyd. Oh boy. So yeah, somehow the enemy managed to get a strong base going right outside our front door. I appreciate Manderley rewarding me there, but how did this happen to begin with? You think that's something they'd, you know, prepare for? And yeah, we've done a lot since then, so it's good to save just to make sure we're back to where we need to be. And yeah, this is open now.
The boat's ready.
Unatco boat.
Let's head out.
Yeah, when the game first came out, it had copy protection where you can't get on the boat if it thinks you have a pirated copy. I don't think it's in here anymore since this is the Steam version, the Game of the Year edition.
All right, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside Castle Clinton.
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Exterminate?
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the shipment?
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hell's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clinton.
Are we going in the front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing.
Excellent. And let's see here. Going on for about 3 hours now. I think now is a good time to save it and call it a night. I'll go ahead and save this over the main one there. Alright, I think I'll be finishing this up before Halloween, but if in the off chance I don't mind this going into November. Or I mostly just wanted to start it this month because like I said, for the birthday month, I like to do some game that's special to me, and this is definitely one that falls under that category. But I actually do have a real Halloween special planned for this year, so hopefully it'll be fun, and I'm going to be doing that the night of. Until next time, thank you for watching, hope you had a good time. I save my VODs for as long as Twitch allows, so if you ever need them, they'll be there. Or if you want to see some of my older VODs, you can check out the link to my YouTube channel, and you can find that in my About page. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.